Hi, my name is Adnan Hasbi and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Rambling of an Analyst. In today's episode, we're going to look at some of the news flows which happened in corporate Malaysia. And one of the more significant news which happened this week was that one of RHB's substantial stakeholders is looking towards selling its, stake out of RHB. And the amount which they want to sell off is about 4.23% of the RHB Bank. So when this news happened, we could see in terms of stock price, the RHB stock price actually dropped quite, significantly. And ever since the drop, it was relatively flat. Now, when compared to the price charts for all the other banks listed within the Malaysian space, we could see that RHB dropped while CIMB seems relatively flat. It rose for a little bit, it dropped, and it rose again, so it seems relatively flat. Public Bank also seems relatively flat, and with regards to Maybank, it looks like a little hump where it went up and it kind of curved downwards towards, December the 17th. The next interesting data we can kind of look at is the market cap of all of these banks, and let's look at RHB's market cap is about 22 billion. Maybe if we look at Maybank, which has a market cap of 97 billion, compared to Public Bank, it's 83 billion, and compared to CIMB is 43 billion. So in terms of market cap, Maybank would be the largest bank, followed by Public Bank, and then CIMB. And one of the smaller banks when compared to all these three banks would be RHB with a market cap of 22 billion ringgit. Now let us look at the peer comparison. Let's look at the PE ratio. RHB is 10 times, while Maybank is 13 times, Public Bank is about 16 times, and CIMB is 23 times. So RHB currently is trading at a small discount compared to its peers, its banking peers. And when we look at the dividend yields for RHB is 5.5%, Maybank is about 6%, Public Bank is about 3%, and CIMB is about 5.9%. So I guess the main points that we can pick up from this particular chart, in terms of all the bank, the PE ratio for RHB is one of the cheapest. While in terms of dividend yield, Maybank tends to pay the better dividend yield. Now, finally, let's look at the analysts and see what they have said with regards to RHB. So when we go to Bursa Marketplace and we type in RHB in this particular search bar, we will get the RHB Bank. You notice on top here, there's no, Sharia compliance. So I guess it's not a Sharia compliant stock. So let's see the analyst consensus with regards to the stock. Many analysts think that RHB's intrinsic value, or the target price for many of these analysts, is about 593, which gives them an upside of 5.9% compared to today's trading price. So this is what the, industry says about this particular stock. So I guess to conclude, we have looked at the news flows, we looked at the comparisons between RHB and all the other banking sectors, and we looked at the analyst calls with regards to the stock. So this is kind of like the basic research I kind of tend to do, and I just thought that this particular news flow will be a good case study for me to share with you guys my thought process. So with that, I hope you kind of enjoyed this particular episode on how does one do research on a particular stock. On a side note, however, analysts will tend to always look at their financial data, the financial information, the financial forecast, in order for them to come up with a particular call for that stock. This over here is a very superficial and a very watered down version of what I used to do back in the day. When I want to make a call on a particular stock, sometimes it will take me at least 2 or 3 months of maybe talking to the company's management, talking to people around the industry, talking to other analysts. It's actually a relatively tedious process. Also, what I want to say is that I'm not in any way suggesting or recommending to buy this particular stock. I guess it's just a small little case study which I'm kind of sharing with you guys. Okay, so with that, I hope that you enjoyed this small little episode of me sharing my thought processes and how do we decipher the news which is coming out from the market. Do give me a bunch of thumbs up, show me, I guess, some support. If you're not subscribed already, please consider to subscribe. And I guess with that, I hope to see you in the next episode. Take care.